Hello everyone. The FMG results were announced just yesterday, and we have very wonderful results coming our way at Doc Tutorials. And I am very proud to introduce you all to Dr. Hayat Ahmed, who has achieved a remarkable feat of this score, which is the magic number 200. So, welcome, Dr. Hayat. Congratulations. Very proud of you. Tell us how you're feeling. What was your response when you saw the result?
Thank you so much. My first response was I told somebody else to please recheck it for me. And then I told my parents. And obviously, their response was pretty dry that this is less. Where are 100 marks? So, mixed feelings due to that.
Mixed feelings, okay. Okay, what is the percentage of the mix here? I think you should be
Now I think,
99% happy.
yeah. Now I think I'll be very happy because this was on my bucket list to be invited for such an interview. It feels very good.
You
Finally,
have
yeah.
earned that for you, and you deserve all the glory and the success that is coming your way. So tell us how you started your preparation, which college you are from, and when did you realize that you have to
Mhm.
start studying?
So I did my MBBS from Georgia. The university was Caucasus International University in Tbilisi, and I think the prep starts really early from the point you pick up a classic textbook. And I didn't pick up many classic textbooks. Just as soon as I picked up a classic textbook, my college and the culture, it kind of made sure, leave it, don't bother with this. And then AI came and MCQs, so those kind of got left behind. But I would say, um the subjects that I did from a classic textbook, like pathology, I did some units. Pharmacology, I did a lot of pharmacology from classic textbook. They really helped in my real deal, even though I didn't revise it all that well. You can't revise long text. But because I knew something so well, something that I was so aware of, um, that was like an extra, like a chink, not a chink, but like a real armor, because I knew this is definitely right. And half the
So,
game in the real deal, it's just being confident. If you feel, everybody comes out of the exam hall feeling very dejected, and you can't tell your parents that I think maybe this is, it didn't go right, then you will feel more dejected. So
so
it's
that's a
saying
very
something.
wonderful point that I picked up. You said it very lightly, but I say that's a very big thing that you picked up textbooks for these major subjects which form the core foundation of your concepts: pathology,
Yeah.
pharmacology. Without pathology and pharmacology, it's very difficult to form your concepts for the clinical subjects that come later. So for all of you who are going to give the exam and who are preparing, please listen to this, that in your second year, in your MBBS, it is very important to read the textbooks, because if you look at the questions that are coming now, they are picking up sentences from these textbooks and asking you questions. These are clinical scenarios. You cannot solve clinical scenarios with one liners or rapid revision sessions. You need concepts, you need foundations. And for that, it is very important to pick up your textbooks early. Do not let your college, not allow you to do that. Don't listen to people around you that all this is not
Yes.
needed. No,
Yeah.
listen to people like Hayat that this is very much needed. Pick up your books, start reading. Only then, you pave your way to success. So, Dr. Hayat, how did doc tutorials enter your journey, and how did this help you with your preparation?
Actually, doc tutorials entered my journey when I was giving a mock, and I had given a mock with a friend by my side. So kind of cheated a bit. Technically, you're not supposed to do that. But still,
What year was
they
that in
that
your
was
preparation?
that was 2025, so a year prior. But I had another app. Unfortunately, I had another app way worse than Doc Tutorial, and so Doc Tutorial team gave me a scholarship, and they provided me 1 month content for free. So that's when I switched over because I thought the question bank was very humanly written. The first question bank that I did was of surgery because my anatomy was very weak and I didn't do surgery. I really didn't know surgery, and I did some questions because of the free pass that I had been given by the team. I did some questions from surgery, and it was very beautifully written. Like
All
some
the
of the
question
things,
banks, yes,
yeah, some
on
of
the
the
app
question,
are
yeah,
faculty curated. They are written by us.
yes,
So all
yes,
the questions are made by the faculty on the app. So this is
yes,
something you must have noticed.
yes, yes. There's no AI. If there are beautiful texts taken from the book, a classic textbook which people don't have the time to read, I stopped reading classic textbook after a few subjects. I stopped, and I was just doing MCQs, maybe even some main videos, but not every main video. And even in my last year, I think I was trying to do a lot of main videos, but you know, it just it's too much after a point. Like in 6 months,
So
if you
what
can
regular
do,
videos did you watch on the app from Doc Tutorials?
I watched ENT and ophthalmology because I had switched quite late with my last year, so I couldn't watch all the main videos. But I really wish I did. For pediatrics, also, I wish I did watch um, Dr. Sandeep, but unfortunately, I was stuck in a different app. At that point, I was not aware.
So no
But
worries. So when you switched to Doc Tutorials, you didn't have much time for regular videos. So how did QRPs help in your preparation?
yeah, and QRPs, I think I've I've done most subjects, if not like still I didn't watch anatomy because that was too weak for me. So that is something that you can take home from me, that in the last year you will slightly slack off. There will be some burnout. You will feel, now I can't learn this. If I didn't learn this in 5 years, how will I learn this in last 6 months? So know your limits. Especially where I kept a lot of topics that I'm supposed to read. This is very tough. It kept going, it kept procrastinating till the last day of FMG. Like still there are topics in this diary that I don't know and I should have done. So this is something you should, everybody who's watching, who may watch, please do something challenging each day so that in the last day you're not stressed.
So which QRP subjects helped you the most? Which videos helped you the most?
Obstetrics, um, Dr. Rohit in ortho. Your videos I didn't watch completely, but there were some very good mnemonics like condyloma, cuminata, and lata. They always confuse me. So leta hai to syphilis. That is a good trick. And what else? Pediatrics and ENT. Medicine also, there were some very good ECGs. I think I got a few ECGs right in my real deal
So
because
we can
of,
thank Dr. Ram Raji for that,
yes,
for
yes,
his wonderful content in medicine.
yeah,
And and how was your journey in the last 6 months? So you watched the rapid revision videos, then you did the Q banks, you gave the
yeah.
GTs. How did you schedule it all for yourself? Tell us
So
what should be the way to do it in the last 6 months.
I think people should start giving GTs really, really early, like a year prior, maybe even 2 years prior, if that's possible. And don't get emotional with a GT score. Many a times, even even in my last GT, in doc tutorial I got 200, but in some other platform I had I had bombed that test. I got only 185, but still, in my real deal, I got a better score. When I thought that this was a tough paper, the surgery questions, the medicine questions, they felt unsolvable, but still you come out on top because of the algorithm. So using GTs really early, I would suggest people, because a lot of people, they get very emotional, they get really scared, they feel very timid, that how can we attempt a mock if we don't know all the subjects. It's all right.
See,
Even right now,
GTs.
if you would ask me 10 topics from dermatology, I'm sure I wouldn't know. You can't know everything.
Yes, so
So
GTs
GTs,
starting early to
yeah,
give your GTs, to give them regularly,
yeah,
consistently.
yeah,
Do not get bogged down by the scores, but yes, do use the GTs to know your weaknesses and what to focus upon. So,
definitely.
how were the GTs at doc tutorials? How was your
I think,
success? Con-
I think
how did
doc
GTs
tutorial.
contribute to your success at doc
I will say
tutorials,
one
and
thing. I
what
will
did you do?
comment one thing. I have given GTs on every platform, and a lot of platforms, they are unnecessarily creating so much stress. Why are they creating such a tough paper in a GT? Because that is not translating to a real score. The app that I had, the GTs were very lengthy and there were no one liners in a GT. But doc tutorials, they were very balanced. Like I said, doc tutorials has always been a very friendly app. This is why I switched to doc tutorials, because you want to study, there's already an inertia, and then some people are just, they are deriving this pleasure out of marking you wrong on all the
So it's
questions. So
actually
doc
we
tutorials,
at doc tutorials make it a point that we make our GTs very similar to the exam scenario, because that is what you are preparing for and that is what is the aim at the doc tutorial. So did
yeah,
you use the video recorded GTs? Did you watch the explanations?
yeah. For some I did, um, but mostly I read, because in the
Okay.
last moment it was just, we just had to read.
So what are your takeaway points? What your friends and your juniors watching this should be doing and what they should not be doing?
MCQs for all the subjects, and videos. I mean, if you have a lot of time, then if you have 2 years, then definitely do main videos for all. And medicine, again, the faculty had told us that, there's no way that you can prepare absolutely everything in medicine. They will give you 20, 30, 50 questions that you have never seen. And it happened in my paper. Surgery and medicine absolutely felt really ridiculous. Like, how am I supposed to prepare for this coming back from an exam? So I would say that main videos for medicine, if you have a year, and if you don't have a year, if you only have 6 months, 8 months, then just start doing rapid revisions. It's all right. Even if you make 100 mistakes, it will still be 200.
Yes, that's true. And what not to do?
What not to do? Don't fall sick. I got food poisoning twice, so don't fall
So
sick.
keep
Like,
take care of your
yeah,
health while preparing.
go
That
to
is
a
your
gym. Go to a gym. Don't just sit and study for 10 hours. That's not going to help you. Rather keep a active life. Study 6, 5, maybe not
so
less.
be consistent. You don't really
Yeah,
have to put in long hours, but the hours that you put in have to be good in terms of the quality that you put in. So be consistent in your studies. Schedule your studies. Give the required 6 to 8 hours at least every day. And a very important
yeah,
point, do not fall sick. that takes away so many days which you don't really account for. So thank you so much, Dr. Hayat. Wonderful
Okay.
talking to you. Congratulations. What do you intend to do now once
Now I
this
intend
euphoria
to come
settles?
to doc tutorials internship classes. That is my on the to do. So let's see when you guys organize
That's a
that.
wonderful way to upskill yourself and to learn the basic skills that are required for internship. So yes, that's a very important thought that you've already kept just a day next to the result. That's
I
wonderful.
have to. I have to. When my parents are not giving me money after passing, I have to think like that.
No problem. We are there to make you stand up on your feet, be a good intern, get your stipends, enjoy your life with that, and then obviously it's onwards and upwards from here. This is just the beginning of your journey
Yeah.
as a doctor. That's wonderful. Congratulations, Dr. Hayat. It was lovely talking to you. Enjoy
Thank you so
all
much.
that you can. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.